Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is December 6, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, we're going to take a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures are trading up by $3.25, right to 2207.5 per contract. Futures right now are holding firm, even with yesterday's rally in play. So markets continue to really just go sideways for the most part. Yesterday we did have a pretty good little rally on our hands. We'll see how today plays out. Hopefully today's volume is a little bit better, as yesterday's volume was very, very light. Overall, we'll take a look at some stocks in the news. That's how we're going to make our money as day traders. And what you're going to see here is Toll Brothers today starts it off. Looks like they reported earnings. Stock right now is trading at $30.85. Closed at $30.47. So it's upticking a little bit. I'm just not seeing any huge push for Toll Brothers right now. So sit tight. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. We'll review it today in the intraday stock chat room. We'll keep it on our radar. If the stock had a bigger move, we would probably look to play it as a gap play. But right now, the move is very, very small, so there's not a lot to do. In sympathy to Toll Brothers, we couldn't look at Lennar. That could be moving around a little bit today. And the rest of the home builders, KB Homes would be another one, and possibly D.R. Horton. But we'll look at those once the opening bell rings a little bit later. Next up on my radar is going to be Bob Evans. BOBE is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at $49, closed at $46.77. So this is a pretty good little pop higher. I happen to think around 49 and a quarter, 49.50. You probably stall out a little bit, but Bob Evans is in an uptrend, so we want to respect that at least at the moment. So we'll see how this one plays out. But remember, the stock probably right now is trading into a pretty good near-term resistance level, so you want to be a little bit careful with it here. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I would just basically do nothing at this stage of the game. All right, let's take a look at our next one. It's going to be Michael Stores or Michael Companies. MIK is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading right now at $22 a share, closed at $24.31. I am seeing some support around $20.50, so keep that on the radar today. If it gets down there, could even be $20.75, but right now I'm going to just stick with the safer level, which in my opinion is around $20.50. So if it does trade down a little bit lower to $20.50, there is pretty good support around that area. Keep that on the radar today. Let's take a look at Conn's. CONN is the ticker symbol here. This stock right now is trading at $11.60, closed at $11.20, briefly got to $12, has pulled back a little bit, so you got to be a little bit careful there. I don't think the stock has a lot more upside past 12, so just be a little bit aware of that. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings today. Apple is in the news today. It looks like Tim Cook is saying that they sold a lot of Apple Watches. We'll see how that plays out. Stock right now is trading at $10.20, closed at $109.11 yesterday. Apple really is struggling as of late over the past week or so. So don't make too much out of this pop. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. We'll see how it plays out then and there. We'll see what kind of pattern it gives us. Maybe there'll be a play intraday. Let's take a look at BHP Billiton. Looks like this is getting hit a little bit. Stock closed at $38.74. This is now trading at $37.68. So a pretty good little downtick for BHP. If it really falls hard, only level I would get interested in the stock would be around $34.45. Until then, really, there's not a whole lot to do. Rio Tinto, which is in the same category, same sector, that is also coming under pressure as well. This stock closed at $39.49. It's now trading at $38.56. The only actual level that really interests me if the stock would get down to around $34. Until then, I really don't think there's a whole lot to do in these metal and mining spaces. We'll see how it plays out a little bit later. Let's take a look at AutoZone. Looks like they reported earnings as well. AutoZone trading all the way up here at $7.90 a share. Stock has no volume behind it. There does look to be a lot of resistance around the 810 level. So if it gets up to 810, and you own it, trail the stop loss real tight there. I don't see this really getting much past $810 at the moment. Let's take a look at some of these European bank stocks. Deutsche Bank in play today. Stock right now is trading at $17.35. So this is a good little uptick. Stock closed at $16.66. Now trading at $17.35. So good little move for Deutsche Bank today. Credit Suisse usually will follow them, and that is happening. This stock closed at 13.68, now trading at 14.04. And let's take a look at BCS, which usually follows them as well, and that is getting an uptick as well. This closed at 11.97, now trading at this closed at 10.97, now trading at 11.36 a share. So good little upticks for the European bank stocks. We'll see what's going on there a little bit later, and we'll just take it in stride. Gold today is trading lower by $3.70. U.S. dollar index is catching a little bit of an uptick. Not a whole lot. The dollar's pulled back quite a bit, but it is upticking today, bringing gold down a little bit. Not a big move on gold yet. Yesterday, gold had some wild action, but all in all, when it was all said and done today, you just have the GLD at the moment trading right around the 111.54 level, which is basically, maybe I'm wrong there. There we go. 111.61, which is basically just a touch higher from where it closed yesterday. USO will be in play today. You do have the USO trading at $11.25. This is the oil ETF. Right now we have crude oil trading down $1.21 to $50.58 a barrel. So crude getting a little bit of a haircut today from an overbought condition, and you're seeing it reflected in the USO price here as well. So be a little bit careful. Looks like hit good resistance yesterday in oil, also in the USO, and we are seeing that pullback occur today. Dollar being up a little bit sometimes can hurt oil. It hasn't hurt it really as of late, but we'll see how this plays out. We'll have oil on the radar all day long in the intraday stock chat room. So again, if you want to come over and trade alongside of us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. You'll see everything that we're doing there. We're having a great 2016, and we're going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.